Good afternoon and welcome to Create Detroit, a global forum on city building and placemaking. I'm Rana, Florida, CEO of the Creative Class Group, and I will be your host today. We're thrilled to have you join us for an exciting day on dialogue and exchange on city building and how to build more creative and inclusive cities. We have a jam-packed schedule for today, so unfortunately we don't have a lot of time for any audience Q&A. But we do have a Twitter feed that you'll see up on the big screen and the two monitors, so please feel free to join the conversation. The hashtag is Create Detroit. We'd love to hear your opinions. Great cities shape their own narrative and they create new lessons for the world. Though Detroit has been the ultimate poster child for urban distress, it's also charting a new path back. I know this because I grew up in the area, and from an early age, my friends and I explored the city. In fact, we had a ritual. Every Sunday night, we'd tell our parents we were going to the library, but instead of packing a backpack filled with books, it was a backpack filled with a change of clothes, and we'd explore all the nightclubs in the city instead of studying, and we'd stay out until curfew. And the fun didn't stop there. As I got older, I worked for the city of Detroit under Mayor Archer, and then under that other mayor for some of the city's cultural institutions, including the Detroit Zoo, the Belle Isle Nature Center, and the aquarium. And for years, my sisters and I also penned a Sex and the City column of sorts called the Motown Lowdown. We were Fox 2 regulars, and perhaps some of you even sought relationship advice from us in the past. So I feel like I truly have an insider's view into the city and its untapped potential. In fact, I even met my husband, Richard Florida, at Governor Granholm's Cool Cities Conference. And my entire family, my 10 nieces and nephews, my siblings, all still live here. And so many of my extended family and friends who are here in the audience, thank you for coming. So naturally, we've been committed to bringing an Ideas Fest to Detroit. We've worked with the Atlantic and the Knight Foundation to bring up Startup City to Miami Beach. And we worked with Mayor Bloomberg and the Atlantic to bring City Lab and convene mayors from all over the world to London, LA, and New York. So we thought it was finally time for Detroit to take the stage. And as we all know, Detroit is on the rise, armed with determination, legendary grit, diversity, and innovative capacity. It has the knowledge assets to forge a better future. It has top-notch universities, whether you're go green or go blue. It has a dense downtown, an amazing airport, and my alma mater, Wayne State, is right here on campus. Add to that its pioneering musical history. It has the DNA to be a truly great global city. So today we have some amazing speakers from all cities across America, including Toronto, New York, Miami, Queens, Newark. But before we start the program, I'd love to thank our sponsors, Rock Ventures, who without them, this event could not be possible. Their team, Tom and Lisa, Colby, the Shinola team, Bridget and Madeline. I'd also like to thank our good friend Christian and M1DTW for doing all the amazing graphics that you'll see throughout the day. And the stage would not be possible without our friends Shane and Drew at Plantera. So during the breaks, we're actually going to have an amazing performance by the DSO and DJ Terrence Parker. But before we start the program, I'd love to thank my own team, Stephen Pedigo, who's Director of Research in Cities and has worked in Portland, Washington, D.C., and now New York. My sister, Reham Alexander, Director of Events and Operations, who actually has organized events all across the world from the Congolese jungle to Siberia.